Hello, I am Michael Rao, and I have no idea what number this video is. I was talking with my friend, who shall remain nameless, I can't talk, about what I should do for a video, and one of the videos we kind of came up with was acceptance in college. Well, guess what? People are actually pretty accepting in college. I go to a decent-sized college, but where it is in my state is kind of a very conserved area, so you kind of would expect people to be homophobic or racist or whatever, and there's almost no incidents of this. In fact, everyone's pretty accepting, everything from teachers and to students, and it's pretty interesting and pretty fun actually. I've even made a straight friend whose name will remain nameless. Obviously, I'm not him, so I can't say his name, but he hugs me, as in I don't have to go over and hug him. He will actually hug me, which I feel great about because he's super awesome, so it's fine. So it was my biggest fear to come to college and have really homophobic, sexist, racist people, because we're having this exposure to a lot of people, and I wasn't sure how widespread all this was. Another fear of mine was a homophobic roommate, and I've been lucky to not have one. That's actually a pretty big issue for a lot of gay male or lesbians, or any of the spectrum actually, not just us. Transgendered, I think, would probably have a bigger problem because there's a bigger stigma against transgendered people. I have no idea what to call them. I know what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming out right. Anyway, so like I said, I had these worries, and I've yet to have a homophobic roommate. My first roommate was kind of a jerk, but he wasn't homophobic. His girlfriend called literally 48 times one night, all throughout the night, and I couldn't go to sleep. It was so annoying. She drunk dialed him. And then my current roommate, who again shall remain nameless because I don't have their permission to give their names, was quite nice. His girlfriend is sweet, so we get along. So that's nice. But overall, everyone's pretty cool. I've also, like I said, was worried about people in general being homophobic, and they're not. I have a lot of friends who are extremely accepting and just awesome, but I've never had this. I've had people who are accepting, but you could tell they were still uncomfortable with it, especially when, I've never been able to talk about guys, ever, and I can do that now. I have one friend, I basically have spent this entire because it's Columbus break for me, this entire 4 days, oozing over a guy, and she oozed over her guy, who, again, shall remain nameless, to stop being rude, and she's over there. That sexy girl you just saw is my friend Celine. I love her. She is my best friend, and we're homies. We are homies, this is how it works. I love Celine. She is my sister. She's awesome. So, it's all great. I love it. I wasn't expecting to have really good friends, and, really accepting people around me. Or at least I expected some people to be accepting, but not to this degree. So, you out there who are worried about people being, homophobic, anti-transgendered, or transsexual, if you've already committed the full transition, or whatever you are, the chances of you getting a really bad person, roommate, friend, whatever, is actually really small. You're exposed to a huge group of people, and our generation is the generation that's gonna get rid of hate, or at least a good amount of hate, and again, which is great. Hatred's horrible, so we're getting rid of it. It's one of the biggest things I was also afraid of was fraternities. I've actually, one of my friends, the amazing one, I told you that I have a bit of a man crush on. His roommate is in a fraternity. And I first met him, he was drunk off his house, and so we talked, and I was so overwhelmed by being such a nice, straight male, I actually hugged him, and I kissed him on the cheek. I do it with my friends, because I felt like this guy was so nice to me, I couldn't help it. I'm a very touchy person when it comes to my friends, and I said I was super overwhelmed, super affectionate, and he didn't mind at all. He said at one point he lived with 4 gay men, and all 4 of them were very touchy people. That's just the group he lived in, and he said he did not mind because they just showed the way they showed affection, so he was completely okay with it, and he hugged me back. I was like, this is awesome, and it was so much fun. It's like I never expected that. And I've talked to several other people in different fraternities and clubs and things like that, and I've yet to meet a racist, homophobic, basically anything anti, non-conforming, normal, whatever. So it was great. I'm very happy about this. Yes, I'm very pleased. Oh, side note, I am switching my major to broadcast journalism. Actually, it was these YouTube videos that gave me the inspiration for that. I love going into researching things. I love giving my opinion in my life. I love vlogging, which is what this is, and it's so much fun. So I like the depth of it, and I like all the stuff I learn with the research and everything, and just being able to vent and record it and have people like what I see and say. So yeah, it's great. Yeah. So if anybody has any questions, please comment below, or any other questions with comments or experiences, put them below in the comments section. So please hit that subscribe button. I would love to, have lots of subscribers. I would like to have people to talk to and people to see my story, see my message, and see that life's getting better. Because we hear it all the time in the news. It gets better, it gets better, it gets better. Oh, things are improving. What is improving? I want to hear from someone who's actually lived with that. Lived with this kind of, lived with the old ways, at least to a point, and then lived to how things are now, which are pretty accepting. So I want to show you it does get, like I said, it does get better. So yeah. Love you guys. Bye.